So the next element of tennis game, where we do something just in case, is the early preparation. So that's obviously one of the most common instructions on planet Earth, which is to prepare early, because so many times players prepare late. So today, through this example, I'm explaining to you why does that happen. Why are the players not preparing on time? Well, because they don't understand the concept just in case. They are just preparing how the ball goes. So because most of the times at lower level the balls go quite slow and not that far away, the player can wait with their preparation long time and start maybe when the ball starts to bounce, and they will still get away with it because the ball is not too fast. And because they get away with it, they might just feel slightly uncomfortable or a bit more uncomfortable, but they will get away with it. And because they get away with it, they don't realize there is a problem. When the ball comes faster, they have a problem, but again, they don't attribute that to maybe something that they're doing. They might attribute that to Kaya. They say, oh, she's too good, or this is too fast, or I'm too slow, and there's no way to improve this. And of course, that's not the case. The important part is to understand the just-in-case concept, that I am preparing early just in case, because I never know when a fast ball is going to come.
So let me play this rally at normal speed first that you see. So I've asked Kaya to suddenly sometimes hit the ball fast, so I don't know when she's going to hit the ball fast. And we're rallying, so as you can see, this first ball was slow, and this one was slow, and this one is fast, and I can handle it easily, and this one is slow, so I don't know. I'm always preparing just in case very early, and I have a lot of time when the ball is slower. I have a lot of time, very relaxed swing, and when the ball is fast, I can handle it easily. So if we go again in a bit more slow motion, you can see here that I am preparing my racket already when the ball is on the way up. That's also how I teach players to prepare, by the way. So I teach them to prepare in the rhythm with the ball. So while the ball is going up, you should be going up with the racket. That's a very simple tip on how to find the rhythm of preparation for your forehand on your backhand. And then you let your brain, your body, find the rest of the stroke subconsciously. So you can see that I'm in sync with the ball, and I have a lot of time. So that means here in this part of the stroke, I can slow down my swing. You see, I'm holding the racket up because now I have a lot of time, and that allows me to let the racket swing down. I'm not rushed. It took a lot of time to move the racket just a little bit, so that gives me a relaxation. I'm holding the potential energy that I got here is potential energy, so I'm holding it until I feel it's the time to release it. So I can release it nicely into a backswing, and I'm gonna get a good wrist lag. Because I'm very relaxed. I'm relaxed, I'm not rushing, and that gives me the right technique. So I can slap the ball a little bit, use the trampoline effect, swing through the ball, and get a very easy forehand. So here's another forehand where I am preparing immediately when I see the ball coming up. We can't see the ball, but you can see that I'm preparing very early, just in case, because I don't know if the ball is fast or not. All I see, it's a forehand. So I'm preparing just in case the ball is fast. If it's not, I can slow down my stroke. So here Kaya is gonna go faster. So again, I am preparing very quickly with the ball. You can see that the ball is just doing this move, and I'm already doing this move. And so now I can still calmly execute the forehand. I don't have to wait, but I don't have to rush. I just calmly execute the forehand, and you can see that I can easily manage this faster ball. There is no rush. I'm still executing the stroke nicely. So if I play it at full speed, you will see that I have no problem. I'm not rushed to handle this ball. I will play the same rally now at normal full speed from the side view, and try to observe the difference in preparation, how early I prepare and how slowly my racket moves when I have a lot of time. and how I can handle a faster ball when it comes very calmly, no problem, and still get it in front of me. So at first glance, these two forehands looks very similar. I've found a very similar ball, so you can see that the contact point height is very similar. So roughly this height. And on the right side, I'm just hitting the ball a little bit late, but otherwise forehands look similar. But what you will see is that they are quite different in how they begin. So on the left side, I am preparing just in case, and on the right side, I'm simulating how typically players prepare when they read the ball. So in both cases, I'm receiving a slow ball. So as you can see, when I scrub through the footage, you can see that on the left side, I'm preparing already the forehand early, and on the right side, I am kind of waiting, delaying the preparation. And so if we go further, you can see that now on this side, I have to start speeding up because I'm late. And so if I go a few frames back and forth like this, you can see that on the left side, the racket is moving slower, and on the right side, it's moving faster because I'm now rushing and I have to catch up. And so now eventually I'm gonna catch up more or less. Now I'm very close of catching up, and eventually I'm hitting the ball. So I'm hitting the ball slightly late, but I get away with it like most players do. So this ball, it doesn't mean I'm gonna miss it. It just means I'm not transferring weight well into the ball. The contact point is not good. The shot is not effortless. I don't have good control. I don't see the ball well, but I can get away with it, and that's the problem actually, that you don't realize on normal shots. So this is a nicer ball. You don't realize the problem. Now these two forehands look very different at contact point, and this is a situation where I'm receiving a fast ball. Of course, again, I don't know when I'm going to receive a fast ball, and this is the result, the difference in results when I prepare early. So this is on the left side, I'm preparing early just in case, and on the right side, I am preparing as I see the ball come, and then it's too late. So if we go backwards and see what happened from the beginning, you can see that this was the beginning, and because I'm used to preparing early, all I see is forehand. So I see forehand, and I'm preparing just in case this is a fast ball. I don't know yet it's a fast ball. All I notice in this time, so you see from the split step, landing from the split step, I'm just now reading the ball. And right now, I'm reading it's a forehand, and I'm immediately preparing forehand just in case it's a fast ball. And so you can see the difference in preparation, right? So I'm preparing just in case, and on the right side, I'm simulating the way players play is basically I need to read the ball. Whether the ball is fast or slow, that's how I'm going to prepare. And so I'm waiting to read the speed of the ball. And now I realize, oops, this ball is fast. And now you can see how much faster this racket has to go backwards. And that again means a lot of tension and effort in hitting a forehand. Whereas on the left side, even though the ball is fast, you can still see a very smooth and controlled execution of the forehand. And so I am not going to run out of time. I'm still going to hit the ball in front of me, even though the ball is fast. So I'm still hitting the ball in front of me. And on this side, obviously, I'm hitting the ball too late behind my front foot. And so that's the problem you're going to run into if you're not preparing just in case. Whenever there's a faster ball, you will end up in trouble. And yes, you can still get away with it. You can put this ball over, but not well. So it's very high likelihood that after hitting this forehand, you will be attacked again.